Some may know Echelon as the other bike that runs a similar business model to Peloton with its on-demand live and pre-recorded training classes. Initially more focused on being the affordable alternative, Echelon has recently moved to building bikes like the EX5S, which offers a more competitive level set of bells and whistles. While every bike in the series focuses on interactive training, the touchscreen elevates it to the top of their product line with features like a 21.5-inch high-definition display and the ability to flip it 180 degrees to partake in classes off the bike. It's also got a much more budget-friendly price than Peloton, coming in at $2,000 at full retail price, but can often be found on the manufacturing site at around $1,500. If that's still too pricey for you, then you can always look for a similar bike in their product line, which doesn't come with touchscreens. For example, the EX5 is a model below the EX5S and is essentially identical, save for a display. As we mentioned, the EX5S is extremely similar to the EX5. It's just as compact and light, weighing in at only 124 pounds, 20 inches wide, and 54 inches long, making it an easy choice if you're concerned about space in your condo or apartment. If you also need to move the machine around because you're just that tight on space, it's got front-mounted wheels, making it a breeze to shuffle from room to room. Like the EX5, the EX5S has the aero handlebar system, which isn't found on the earlier EX1 and EX3 models, giving users a wider range of movement and a more premium feel as well. Unlike many of its competitors, the handlebars are able to adjust horizontally as well as vertically. Looks aside, the EX5S holds its own just as well when it comes to workouts. It has a 28-pound flywheel with 32 levels of silent magnetic resistance and also features a brand new motor for precise magnetic resistance, which is controlled by an indexing resistance knob. A competition-style seat allows you to adjust it up to 6 inches forward, backward, up, and down, ensuring that you have the best riding position for your workout. Speaking of competition style, the pedals are also SPD compatible, so you can clip in just as you would on a real road bike, or simply adjust toe cages if you'd like to ride in sneakers. The EX5S also has a weight rack behind the seat that can hold a set of 2-pound dumbbells, which are unfortunately not included with purchase, but you will also still find the standard dual water bottle holders at the front of the bike when you need hydration. Where the EX5S is dissimilar to the EX5 is the fact that there is that additional 21.5-inch adjustable touchscreen, which does flip 180 degrees, but note that it doesn't rotate sideways at all. You'll note that the touchscreen essentially bumps the price of the bike up by $500, wherein the only addition truly is just having the display itself and a couple of kick guards and power ports. If you already have another tablet or larger smartphone lying around, you could easily save yourself several $100s by purchasing the EX5 instead and mounting the device to the bike itself. Despite the touchscreen on the EX5S, it doesn't offer any additional preset workouts or other apps to use, which means you're really only dialed into the interactive training that Echelon offers through their proprietary app, Echelon Fit. Without purchasing the subscription, there is no valid reason to be purchasing the EX5S at all, as the touchscreen doesn't allow for web browsing or browsing Netflix or YouTube. That said, the app itself is quite immersive. You've got a variety of on-demand and live workouts, as well as scenic outdoor rides across the globe. Though there have been some issues with the app in the past, there continues to be an increase in the variety of workouts, meaning an improvement in user experience as well. The Echelon Fit subscription starts at $40 a month and offers off-bike workouts such as yoga, Pilates, or strength training, similar in content and price to the iFit Coach app from Echelon Health, which can be found for use on Nordic Track and Proform bikes. The solitary advantage we've found to having the touchscreen on the EX5S, however, are the stats. If you're a data junkie, you're able to monitor your stats such as speed, calories burned, RPM, and distance, and these will all still be able to be viewed if you pause or cancel your subscription. However, once you stop riding, you will lose all history of your stats, so you may want to look at backing up your data with other data tracking apps such as Strava, Fitbit, and the Apple Health app. Despite the EX5S's drawbacks, it still pairs nicely with other third-party apps to ensure that you're at the top of your training game, and it's even compatible with wireless heart rate devices, making it easy to do some heart rate training, as the Echelon app will also be able to track this on the touchscreen. And finally, getting into the warranties, the EX5S has an identical warranty policy to all of the other Echelon Connect bikes, with 1 year for limited parts and labor and extended warranties available for purchase. This is mediocre in comparison to some of the other manufacturers' warranties we've seen that are 10 years for frames, 2 years for parts, and 1 year for labor on bikes with even more bells and whistles. But Echelon does offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, which not everyone does. Do note that this money-back guarantee does come with some caveats, however. It excludes shipping and restocking fees. Overall, the EX5S on its own is a sturdy and reliable spin bike that hops on the interactive training trend with its large 21.5-inch high-definition touchscreen. However, as we've noticed several times throughout this review, the build of the EX5S is so incredibly similar to the EX5, which is essentially the same bike sans screen. If the screen of the EX5S was unlocked and able to run apps like Netflix and others, it would be easier for us to justify the price gap, but that's unfortunately not the case. Echelon's other bikes have all had the bring your own tech feature, which may honestly be a better bang for your buck if you've already got a tablet lying around at home. Just remember that the Echelon Fit app isn't free and is comparable to the iFit Coach app from Icon Health at roughly $40 a month for all the classes. If you're really looking for the best value for your money here, we recommend the EX5 instead, which does everything you want it to here, minus the touchscreen.